Good afternoon, everyone. Again, we have a beautiful portrait of um, young girl here. So let's start with this. Obviously, you will have a picture as soon as I finish with that. But let's start it. So I'm on the hair here, having that side of the hair, having the face, just getting the face as much as I can. Brown bit here, chin, and the other side of her hair, which is right side of her hair. Now having also the shadow under the eyes, trying to get it as quick as I can to render, not render, to get the big masses quickly in place. The materials, as you always know, are, well, I'm using willow charcoal and the putty rubber, and the paper is I think is Strathmore. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's Strathmore. Yes, Strathmore. The paper is Strathmore. So top of the eye, forehead, here, just start running. Cut that area here, which is basically the cheekbone, chin, and up to here I do have a kind of a shadow, and then also get this beautiful shadow which creates the head. Just around the shadow of the head. Then you have that side of her cheek, which is her right side. Ear is just underneath the nose is the ear, top, and I've got a little bit of also a bit of hair there, which creates a very natural looking bunch. I cannot concentrate on all the hairs that I see there, and please do not concentrate on every hair that you see. Obviously, you need to work on the masses, or try and work on the masses. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what we're doing here. We're just starting to get the basis of drawing. Again, that's the shadow, or the cast shadow of the head. Then you have the shoulder, which, as I said, I will show you later on. The shoulder picture later on. Then you have she's wearing a really beautiful hair scarf, and this side of her neck. This side. I will start to lose that, because to me that side goes further away. So I'm trying to create that side of her, which is her left side, or right, as we see the model. It's moving further away. So I'm trying to lose that line. Actually, it's not lost there, but I'm trying to get that into my favor to work it this way. So just to get foreground and background. And then you have line, hair, eye, very little, very little. I just can see I can just about see that eye. The eyebrow, I do not see it, but you know it's there. We have the hair, which is very dark, so why not go with straight on dark there. A lot darker here. Come to that red is actually the value of this red scarf is dark. So, but I need to be careful because I don't want to compete in that darkness of the top of, which is the hair, looks darker, and it is dark, but still that value is dark. The scarf is dark. That was a mistake. I was intending to go here more than. She's wearing necklace. We don't have to do it, but it's just it's a beautiful detail to add it on. It just makes the portrait richer. As I said, just a little bit emphasis onto. This is a lower lip and middle lip. I've almost didn't put it there, but we know it's always there. Middle lip, one side of the lip. That's the eye, lower part of the eye. This is the other eye, eyebrow, and then here. That's the shadow. That's the cast shadow of the hair over the over her face, obviously. Now a little bit of half tone. That will do good. We'll raise the volume. I mean, if I keep the lip low, that will give me. She'll be in a bad mood. You create moods by lowering that, or look, raise that. She starts smiling. Lower that bit, and she looks a lot more moody. The shadow of the lower lip onto her chin. This side, her left side, which is in shadow, as you can see. Nose, I need to be a little bit more precise at this stage with the nose. Raise the nostril. Maybe I did raise it too much. Shadow here. And then here. Dark. Top lip, lower lip. Shadow here. A bit darker. Okay, now I think I can be a little bit more precise now with stump. Now what I do with a stump. Soften those dark shadows. Highlights on the hair. Just give it a little bit. As I said, do not worry about every hair that you will see. You have to let it go, because you want the masses to be more concise and bring them together. So to make sense for the volume and the form of the head. Okay, putty rubber. We always do that, That is also part of the drawing process. It's not just there to erase things, but it's to make things, not only to delete. I have some light coming through the hair. That is too bright on me. I shouldn't keep it as bright as that, but let's shape the eye a little bit more. And lower lip is quite light or lighter, and a tiny shadow. This shadow is not as bright as this, so keep an eye. That shadow here, it's the darkest. Sorry, that light, not shadow, that light here is the darkest light on the whole face. It's almost like a secondary light. I could bring that, her left hand side, draw in here, that shape, and also soften that shadow. That's it. I think it works better like that. And then a little bit of highlight under her chin. There we are, and highlight here. That's the part of her neck. And the necklace there. So the neck, I wanted the neck to go a little bit darker than this. Keep that light. This is the lightest light. That's you on the cheek, top cheek. There you go. And highlight on the nose. There you are. Okay. A little bit with charcoal. Highlight the charcoal a bit more. Tip of the nose, tip of the lip, upper lip, lower lip. She's Asian. So I'm trying to get her, you know, the eyes on Asian people most of the times is a little bit smaller here. Well, not smaller, but the flesh bit is goes right at the top there. So trying to highlight or give that impression of an Asian portrait. I know it's not looking like an Asian girl, but it doesn't matter. Just sketch. It's a very small sketch anyway. Just want you to keep that freshness and not to overload it with too many lines. Shadow of the head, neck, necklace, and as I said, ear. That goes a lot darker. Okay, I've overemphasized this area, and highlight here. And I think I've done her a little bit of a bigger chin than she's got already. And as I said to you, I want to lose that side. Well, it's clear there, but I'll try and do it dark. Try and go too dark. Well, maybe that's way too dark, but look, I can work on the background instead of working on the face. And just move the lines a little bit this way as the light is coming from the left-hand side. Now, how do we know the light is? Well, we know it because it's bright here. Light is coming this way. So break it. Well, to me, I'll break it like this. That doesn't mean that you have to do it this way, but I can give some shine onto the hair. And darker here. As I said, and darker here. Do you remember I said these are the darkest part of the face? And this is very much highlighted, this lower part of her lip. Eyebrow, eye. It looks more Asian from this eye than from the left eye than from her right. Well, I think it looks, but you might disagree with that. As I said, it doesn't really matter. As you can see, it's a girl. It's important. And this. The chin. And this. And a little bit of shadow here. Made her a little bit more moody than she looks, but she's a bit moody anyway. You see her face later on. Okay. She's a typical teenager. All right. Okay. Highlight above the eye. Just a tiny bit. And, oh, that's a nice shadow. Should have missed that. Here. The cast shadow of the hair over her face. And bring a little bit of jaw here. Don't. There you are. And shadow. Just to soften this. And possibly a little bit more of this. Look, shadow here. That little. Soften them. And maybe I've lost that cheek there, so I can bring it back. Bring it back. Not to forget the nostril there. Bring it back. Oh, 14 minutes. I've told you that I shouldn't exceed more than 14, 16 because it takes hours to upload. So I've gone over 14 minutes. Be careful and quick. And to stop it as quick as I can. Highlight here. See, that brings it. And a little bit more highlight here. chubby cheeks, chubby cheek, chubby cheek. And possibly a tiny highlight here, the neck. Although there is no light, I'm just making it. No, that doesn't work. No. Maybe this way? No. Darker. Dark is better. And just a tiny little light here. It's a bit like that. Leaning towards the right. She's leaning towards her right. Okay, well, I'll stop it because I cannot continue anymore. As I said, it takes hours to upload. All right, see you next video.